Good morning, healthy hawks. After all my recent posts about thyroid function and metabolism, I thought it was time that I did a quick video post for you to give you a bit more insight into where I'm coming from with all this info. Now, many of you'll know that I'm often going on about not cutting calories, and you'll have also noticed that the majority of weight loss programs out there are restricting women to about 1,200 calories a day. Now, you know that I'm completely against this. And the reason I'm against this is simply because it's starvation. You know, with the studies that I've done and the equations that you can use to determine your resting metabolic rate, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that 1,200 calories a day is actually below resting metabolic rate. Now, I don't know if you really understand what resting metabolic rate's all about. So your resting metabolic rate is the amount of calories that your body uses when you're resting to run your brain, digestive system, and all simple functions when you're not moving. Now, this doesn't take into consideration movement, it doesn't take into consideration any of those factors which actually occur in your life on a daily basis. And 1,200 calories a day certainly doesn't take into consideration any exercise. Now, you see, from a hormonal point of view, this is just danger warning signs for your body. Sets off alarm bells, and your body does things like store fat. And the reason it does that is because there's a major fear that you're going to starve. So you see, cutting calories is counterproductive, and we need to really avoid doing it. And what we do recommend at the Healthy Hawk is that you eat when you're hungry. Now, we do have basic guidelines about how to compose your meals. You know, protein, fat, and carbohydrate need to be in every single meal. The reason that we do this is to balance blood sugar levels. So your protein satisfies hunger along with fat, and carbohydrates provide you with energy. And we also look at restricting certain carbohydrates to your post-workout phase. But I also want you to understand that this isn't concrete and that every single one of us is different. And if we all go about trying to sit within somebody else's ideal of what works for our body, this is when we really come up against problems. And you see, this is one of the major reasons I wanted to talk to you today, because I think that within the diet industry, we've all been given these magic potions that's so-called going to help us to lose weight forever, and that's it. And I have to say, I've been sucked in by it myself. You see, over the years, I've actually followed quite a lot of different diets, experimenting with my own body, following people's principles, and then keeping what worked and what didn't. And you see, for me, low carb eating, it really seemed like the panacea, the answer to everything. I lost a lot of body fat, and I was able to maintain lean muscle mass at the same time, and I actually felt really great. But in the long term, I started to lose energy. And despite being able to stay lean, I actually started to affect my own metabolism. But I didn't really realize that for quite a long time and understand the effect of what low carb eating was doing for my body. So you see, what I want you to understand is, as much as information's been researched and documented, the problem with the health, fitness and weight loss industry is that that information is forever changing. People have different ideas all the time. So what it really comes down to, and what I want you guys to really focus on, is actually listening to your body. Within the 12-week and the 6-week challenges and my sugar challenge, we give you some really good pointers on areas that you can look at, give attention to, and make changes in your life. But I also want to help you to understand that it's not about becoming obsessed with what you eat. You see, a lot of people get really obsessed with calorie counting, how much fiber they need to eat in a day. And what it really comes down to is, how does your body feel? When you eat X number of vegetables, does that suit you? Does it give you enough energy? Does it satisfy your hunger? Does it stop you feeling like you're depriving yourself? Because you see, if we're depriving ourselves, what happens is we bounce back by eating probably twice as much as we were before. Now, number one, we probably suppressed our metabolism and slowed it down by cutting calories and exercising too much. And then we bounce back by eating more than we actually really need. And this becomes a problem. It's that up and down, mood, energy, and all of those things. And then this added obsession with the food we can eat and the food we can't eat. So what I want you to realize is that you're an individual within this program. The guidelines that we give you are the best guidelines that we can give to support you on your weight loss journey. But remember, you are an individual, so listen to what your body's telling you, because this really is the most important thing I can ever get you to do. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. I hope you have an awesome day. Catch you later. Bye.